You know, every single second of every day, there's this invisible war being fought all around us. It's not happening on some distant battlefield. It's happening right now across the very networks that connect our entire world. It's a nonstop battle against cybercrime, and believe me, it affects every single one of us. So that kind of begs the question, right? When some bad actor tries to smash through our digital defenses, who's actually on the other side fighting back? Who are these guardians standing watch over all of our data? Well, the answer is right here, inside a command center that looks something like this. This is a Security Operations Center, or what everyone in the biz calls a SOC. This is the nerve center, the digital frontline, where some seriously skilled pros work 24/7 to keep us safe. All right, so what exactly happens inside one of these places? We're going to go behind the curtain of the digital frontline to see how these modern-day fortresses actually work and to meet the people holding the line. So what really makes a SOC tick? Well, it's not just some room full of flashy glowing screens. A really effective security operations center is built on this careful balance of three key things: the skills people on the team, the structured processes they follow, and of course, the powerful technology they use. If you get any one of these pillars wrong, the whole defense can start to crumble. Let's start with what I think is the most crucial pillar of them all: the people. I mean, who are these cyber defenders? Let's take a look at the specialized roles they play, because each person has a really unique and absolutely critical mission in this fight. So the team is usually structured in tiers, and this is super important. Think of your Tier 1 analysts as the sentries on the castle wall. They're watching this constant flood of alerts, and their job is to figure out what's a real threat versus what's just noise. If something looks shady, they pass it up to Tier 2, who I like to call the detectives. These are the incident responders who dig deep to figure out what happened, and how bad the damage is. And then, at the very top, you have the Tier 3 threat hunters. Man, these are the elite specialists. They proactively hunt for hidden bad guys and can even reverse engineer malware to learn all its secrets. So you can really see how this tiered structure works in the real world. Information just flows upward. An alert kicks off at the front lines with Tier 1. If it turns out to be something nasty or complex, it gets escalated to the deep dive experts at Tiers 2 and 3. This whole system makes sure every potential threat gets exactly the right level of attention, and it happens fast. Now that we've met the team, let's follow a single threat on its journey through the SOC. This is going to show us how that process pillar we talked about really brings order to the chaos of a potential cyber attack. Okay, so here's how it goes down. It all starts when some security tool somewhere flags something suspicious. That automatically creates a ticket, which gets assigned to a Tier 1 analyst. Their first job is just to verify it. Is this a real problem or a false alarm? If it's real, that incident gets escalated to a Tier 2 responder who starts that deep investigation. And if they can't crack it, it goes all the way up to the Tier 3 hunters for the final takedown. So to put it all together, you get this really clear, structured escalation path. You've got Tier 1 on constant monitoring duty, opening that initial ticket. Tier 2 takes the baton for the heavy-duty investigation, and Tier 3 brings in that elite, specialized knowledge to hunt down the root cause and shut it down for good. It's this super disciplined, methodical process that makes sure absolutely nothing falls through the cracks. Now, of course, these defenders aren't fighting with their bare hands. They have a seriously powerful, high-tech arsenal at their disposal. So let's look at that final pillar of the SOC, the technology. The team really relies on two powerhouse technologies. First up is SIEM. That stands for Security Information and Event Management. Just think of it as a central, super intelligent alarm system for the entire network. It pulls in data from everywhere and flags anything that looks even a little bit off. Then you've got SOAR. This is like the SOC's autopilot. It automates all the initial responses using these pre-built playbooks, handling all the routine stuff at machine speed. That frees up the human experts to focus on the really complex threats. Okay, so we've seen the people, we've walked through the process, and we've checked out the technology. Now, the final and maybe the most important question is, how can you become a part of this? How do you join the fight? So if all this sounds like the fight for you, you're probably wondering, okay, where do I even begin? Well, getting certifications like the Cisco CyberOps Associate or CompTIA Plus is a fantastic way to prove you have the skills. A technical degree definitely helps, but honestly, practical skills are king. Things like learning Python for automation and just getting really comfortable in a Linux environment. Look for internships to get that crucial hands-on experience. And hey, don't sleep on starting at a help desk. Seriously, it's an amazing place to build the foundation you're absolutely going to need to join a SOC. Look, every company, every government, every single one of us relies on the safety of our digital world. The demand for skilled cyber defenders has never been higher. It's just exploding. The front line is calling for reinforcements. So the only question left is, are you ready to answer?